Okay, a couple of months have passed, and I'm still in the house with Pharaoh and Terry. And let me tell you, I'm always uneasy. I'm always cold, because the house is always freezing ice cold. I'm starting to back having these awful, terrible, strange dreams with the woman that kept coming inside of the house and roaming and peering at me and going throughout the house searching for Pharaoh. Yeah, I was having nightmares that made me jump out of my skin. Ghosts are still roaming the halls, talking, whispering. Yeah, and I'm still there. Yep. Thinking that all this stuff is going to pass and it's just my imagination and really it's not as bad as I think it is. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, that's why I'm still at the house. Now, since a little time has passed, Pharaoh and I have grown closer to one another, and Terry has surely become a third wheel, and he knows it.
Yes.
Instead of him being out with one of his many girlfriends or running errands for Pharaoh, now he's always at the house. He's always up under me or doing something in the house that he doesn't need to do, because I'm doing everything. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, taking care of Pharaoh, and yeah. So Terry begins to pick. We'll be watching television, and Terry would come from downstairs and just grab the remote, then flip the channel. Pharaoh would usually be gone to work, so it was just me and Terry there, and he would take advantage of that time by picking. My things were always coming up missing. When I cooked something for Pharaoh, Terry would eat it or throw it away or whatever, give it to a dog. I don't know what he'd do, but he would do something with the food.
Yes.
Sometimes I would just go up in the bedroom and I would just take a nap, go to sleep, and Terry would just burst into the room without knocking. He wouldn't care. He was just very disrespectful.
Yes.
Didn't care what he did. I'd be sitting off somewhere by myself, and Terry would be on the phone with one of his many girlfriends and decide to come into whatever room I was in and talk to his friends, talk to his girlfriends, and he would say things about me in my presence to provoke me, and it wouldn't work. I would just walk out of the room, go into another room, ignore him. But yeah, he was doing things like that. If I went outside, he'd lock me out. If I had something cooking on the stove, he'd turn it off. If I took some food out of the refrigerator to unthaw to prepare for dinner, he would put it back in the refrigerator or throw it in the trash, give it to a dog, or eat it. Like I said, I don't know what he was doing with this food, but he would get rid of it.
Yes.
Instead of arguing about it, I decided to talk to Pharaoh and tell him what was going on. I did that, and Pharaoh had a talk with Terry. After the talk, Terry got good for about a day or two, and then he went right back to his old ways. One particular day, I was on the phone with one of my friends, laughing, chit-chatting, when my phone started to go. I plugged in Pharaoh's phone charger that I was using at the time, since mine had a short in it, and I plugged it into the wall, went upstairs to do something for a while, give it time to charge, and when I come back downstairs, I find my phone lying on the floor. No charge to it, none whatsoever. So I asked Terry what had happened. Like, did someone come from outside and unplug the phone, or did he do it? He answered me rather abruptly and says, I unplugged it. I'm using it, and that's it, that's all. Well, that wasn't it, and that wasn't all. I had enough of his shenanigans, and I jumped on him. So I decided to, like I said, this is the time when I was to say. I jumped on him. I hit him and I punched him. He hit me. He called me everything but a child of God. And we were going at it like two wild animals in the living room, shouting at the top of our lungs, yelling at each other, all because of a phone call that didn't belong to either of us.